For decades, Dr. Taylor Hayes has been an indispensable part of The Bold and the Beautiful. Played by Hunter Tylo for years and recently by Krista Allen, Taylor has woven herself into the hearts of fans with her intricate relationships, moral compass, and unwavering dedication to her family. Whether standing as the rival to Brooke Logan in that epic battle for Ridge Forrester's heart, or playing the loving mother to Steffy and Thomas, Taylor's role in B&B has always been significant. But now, whispers and signs on the show point toward an ominous possibility. Taylor is planning a goodbye. However, this is no ordinary exit. It seems wrapped in mystery, leaving fans wondering why Taylor is bidding farewell to those she loves most. Is it her career? A secret lover? Health concerns? The intrigue surrounding Taylor's possible departure is driving speculation across the B&B fandom, and it appears that her exit might hold significant consequences for the Forrester family. In this article, we will explore the clues behind Taylor's potential goodbye tour, the impact her departure could have on other characters, and whether this truly spells the end for the beloved Doctor or merely a temporary hiatus. Taylor's relationships and their impact on her exit. Before diving into the clues of Taylor's mystery departure, it's essential to understand how her relationships will be affected by her leaving. Taylor isn't just a character in a vacuum. She's intricately tied to the lives of several major players in the B&B universe. If she's planning to leave, her absence will send shockwaves through their lives. Ridge Forrester, the love of her life? Taylor and Ridge Forrester have shared one of the most iconic romances in soap opera history. Their love story, filled with passion, heartbreak, and a series of seemingly never-ending obstacles, has been at the core of The Bold and the Beautiful for decades. Ridge has always been torn between two women: Taylor, his soulfully grounded, nurturing first love, and Brooke, his more fiery, complicated connection. In recent years, after a significant amount of drama, Ridge has appeared to lean more towards Brooke, rekindling their decades-long on-again, off-again romance. Yet, even as Ridge and Brooke seem solid, there is always the lingering question of Taylor's place in his heart. If Taylor is truly about to say her goodbyes, the weight of this decision will likely weigh heavily on Ridge. Spoilers suggest that Ridge may be the last to know about Taylor's departure. There's speculation that Taylor might choose not to burden Ridge with her reasons for leaving, not wanting to complicate his relationship with Brooke. Or, could this mystery exit be a test for Ridge? Could Taylor's departure stir old feelings within Ridge, leading him to question whether Brooke is the woman he truly wants to be with? Given Ridge's history, there's a real possibility that her exit might cause him to chase after her, throwing his current relationship into turmoil. Fans have long wondered whether Taylor would ever again win Ridge's heart for good. If this truly is her final goodbye, Ridge could find himself facing the reality that he let her slip away for the last time. Steffy and Thomas. Taylor as the matriarch. As a mother, Taylor has always prioritized her children. Steffy and Thomas Forrester have been through a great deal, from their own romantic entanglements to battles with addiction and mental health issues. Through it all, Taylor has been their rock. But with this mystery departure looming, how will Steffy and Thomas handle the news that their mother may be leaving? Steffy's reaction, the emotional roller coaster. Steffy, much like her mother, has faced her fair share of struggles, particularly in her marriage to Finn. With tensions rising between the couple, could Taylor's departure push Steffy into a tailspin? Spoilers hint at emotional confrontations between Steffy and Taylor, as Steffy wrestles with the notion of losing her mother. Taylor's exit may come at the worst possible time for Steffy, especially if her personal life begins to unravel further. As a fiercely independent woman, Steffy may not outwardly express how much her mother's departure affects her. However, fans know that Steffy has always leaned on her mother during challenging times. Losing Taylor's guidance could throw her off balance, particularly if her issues with Finn escalate. Thomas's reaction, mother complex. Taylor's other child, Thomas, has long had a complicated relationship with his mother. Though Taylor has always loved Thomas, his darker tendencies and questionable choices have created rifts between them. Recently, Thomas has shown signs of growth and redemption, But could Taylor's departure undo some of that progress? Speculation suggests that Thomas might feel abandoned by Taylor, stirring up old feelings of resentment. Could her exit trigger another downward spiral for Thomas? Or might it inspire him to take on a more significant role within the Forrester family, stepping up as the protector of his sister and the family name? Taylor's departure will undoubtedly leave a void for both of her children, but how they handle that void remains one of the most intriguing aspects of the storyline. Brooke Logan, frenemies forever. For years, the rivalry between Brooke Logan and Taylor Hayes has been a cornerstone of The Bold and the Beautiful. Their fight over Ridge Forrester has caused some of the most explosive moments in soap opera history. Yet, in recent times, the tension between Brooke and Taylor has thawed, and they've even formed an unlikely friendship. However, with Taylor's departure on the horizon, how will Brooke react? A rival's grief or relief? Brooke and Taylor have had a complicated relationship built on years of love, betrayal, and competition for Ridge. But recently, the two women managed to build a fragile bridge toward understanding each other better. If Taylor is about to leave, Brooke could feel a mix of emotions: grief for the potential loss of a friend, but also relief that one of her greatest romantic competitors is stepping out of the picture. Spoilers suggest that Brooke may be one of the few people Taylor confides in before leaving. This creates an interesting dynamic. Will Brooke encourage Taylor to stay, or will she see this as an opportunity to solidify her place in Ridge's heart without Taylor in the way? A tearful goodbye between these two women could be one of the most emotional moments on the show, especially given the history. If Taylor chooses to leave without a confrontation, it could signify a maturity in both characters, where they no longer view each other solely as rivals, but as women who have been through a lot and learned to respect one another. Mystery Goodbye Tour. What are the clues? Taylor's impending departure isn't just any exit. It's wrapped in a series of mysterious moments, suggesting that her reasons for leaving may be far more complex than anyone realizes. The show has dropped breadcrumbs, and fans are starting to piece together possible clues about what could be motivating Taylor's decision to go. But is this goodbye temporary, permanent, or part of an even bigger storyline? Taylor's sudden departure. What we know so far. In recent episodes, Taylor has seemed more introspective, more reserved, and less engaged in the drama swirling around her family. While she's always been a calming force amid the chaos, there's been something different about her behavior lately. She's been more distant, almost as if she's preparing herself and her loved ones for something significant. There are rumors circulating that Taylor's departure could be tied to a personal crisis, something she hasn't shared with anyone, not even her children. Some fans have speculated that her cryptic remarks and strange behavior may be linked to a health scare. After all, Taylor is a psychologist who has always been in tune with her mental and physical well-being. Could she be hiding a diagnosis that's causing her to take a step back? Alternatively, Taylor has a long history of being a protector of her family, even to her own detriment. Could she be leaving to shield them from some danger? Her past with Bill Spencer, for example, is far from squeaky clean. She once shot him in a moment of rage, and while the incident was smoothed over, could it be coming back to haunt her? Possible reasons for Taylor's exit. Theories. Health scare. One of the most prominent theories is that Taylor may be dealing with a serious health issue. Soap operas have a history of using personal crisis as a reason for character exits, and Taylor's increasingly introspective demeanor could be a sign that something is wrong. If Taylor is hiding a life-threatening illness, it would explain why she's keeping her plans to herself, not wanting to worry her children or Ridge. Running from her past. Taylor's history is filled with dark moments that she's had to reconcile with over the years. One of the biggest skeletons in her closet is the time she shot Bill Spencer. Though Bill forgave her and chose not to press charges, could there be someone out there who hasn't forgotten or forgiven? Taylor may feel the need to leave town to protect her family from whatever consequences her past actions could bring. A new romance or secret lover. Taylor has always been a character who finds love in unexpected places. Could she be leaving to pursue a new relationship? Perhaps there's a secret romance she hasn't shared with anyone. Spoilers have hinted that a new character could be entering the scene. And it's possible that Taylor is embarking on a new adventure in her love life, away from the drama of Lay. Tired of the drama? Sometimes, characters leave because they're simply exhausted by the endless cycles of betrayal, heartbreak, and chaos. Taylor has always been the moral compass in the Forrester world, but being caught in the crossfire of the Logan Forrester family feuds may have finally taken its toll. Could she be leaving to find peace and reclaim her identity outside of the mess? Unraveling the mystery. Key episodes to watch. The clues are building, and fans will want to keep a close eye on the next few weeks of episodes to see how this mystery unfolds. Taylor's interactions with Ridge, Steffy, and Brooke will likely hold significant importance. It's also possible that Taylor will start to drop hints about her future, giving fans just enough information to speculate on where she's heading and why. Spoilers suggest that we may see a major confrontation between Taylor and one of her loved ones in the coming episodes, likely Steffy or Thomas. This confrontation could be the emotional turning point that leads Taylor to make her final decision to leave. Taylor's emotional goodbyes. Heartfelt moments to expect. One of the most anticipated aspects of any character's exit on The Bold and the Beautiful is the emotional goodbyes. For a character as iconic as Taylor, we can expect these moments to be particularly poignant. Farewells to family, Steffy and Thomas. As previously mentioned, Taylor's children will undoubtedly be the hardest hit by her departure. Fans can expect emotional scenes between Taylor and Steffy, as Steffy grapples with the possibility of losing her mother at a time when she feels more vulnerable than ever. Could this be a catalyst for Steffy to reconsider her choices in her personal life, or might it push her deeper into her struggles? Thomas, too, will have a hard time saying goodbye to his mother, especially considering how strained their relationship has been in the past. However, this could also be an opportunity for Thomas to show growth and maturity by supporting his mother's decision, even if it means letting her go. Spoilers suggest that these final scenes between Taylor and her children will be some of the most emotional we've seen on the show in years. Taylor has always been the heart of her family, and watching her say goodbye to them will likely leave fans in tears. Surprising friendships. Taylor's unlikely confidence. While Taylor has always been close to her family, she's also formed unexpected friendships over the years. One of the most surprising of these has been her evolving relationship with Brooke. Although they've spent decades as rivals, recent storylines have seen them grow closer. Could Brooke be the one person Taylor confides in before her departure? Their final conversation could be filled with both tears and unspoken understanding. Brooke may even encourage Taylor to stay, knowing how much she'll be missed by those who love her. However, Brooke also understands the weight of having to make difficult decisions for one's well-being, and she may ultimately support Taylor's choice to leave. Other friendships that could be explored include Taylor's connections with characters like Katie and Donna Logan. While these relationships haven't been as deeply explored, there's always potential for a meaningful interaction before Taylor goes. Spoilers. What scenes will break fans' hearts? As Taylor's goodbye tour plays out, fans will want to keep their tissues handy. Some spoilers hint that Taylor will have a final tearful confrontation with Ridge, where she confesses her true feelings about their complicated relationship. Could this be the moment where she admits that she's still in love with him, or will she finally let go of their shared past? Another heart-wrenching moment is likely to come from her conversations with Steffy and Thomas. As a mother, Taylor's greatest concern has always been the well-being of her children, and watching her say goodbye to them, knowing she may not return, will be one of the most emotional scenes in recent B&B history. Speculation. Is Taylor really leaving for good? One of the biggest questions on fans' minds is whether Taylor's departure is permanent. Soap operas are known for their dramatic exits, but rarely are they final. Could Taylor's goodbye be a temporary break, or is this truly the end of the road for her? Could Taylor return? In the world of daytime television, characters rarely stay gone forever. If Taylor is leaving, there's always a possibility that she could return down the road. After all, The Bold and the Beautiful has a history of bringing characters back from the dead, Taylor herself being one of them. There's also the chance that her exit is tied to a temporary storyline, allowing her to return with a fresh arc in the future. Whether it's a new romance, a family crisis, or unresolved feelings for Ridge, Taylor's character has plenty of room for more stories. Fans will want to keep a close eye on casting news and spoilers in the coming months. If Taylor's exit is written as open-ended, there's a good chance she could come back to the show when the time is right. Theories on how Taylor could be written back in. Should Taylor return, there are several ways her character could re-enter the B&B universe. One possibility is through a major family event, perhaps a Forrester wedding or a crisis that requires her presence. Alternatively, Taylor's absence could set up a future storyline involving her children. If Steffy or Thomas find themselves in trouble, Taylor could make a dramatic return to help them. Another theory is that Taylor's departure could be used as a way to refresh her character. Perhaps she'll return with a new outlook on life or a new romance, shaking up the dynamics of the show. Fan theories. What are viewers saying? The B&B fan community is buzzing with speculation about Taylor's departure. Some viewers believe that her exit is a temporary storyline, while others fear that this could be the end for one of their favorite characters. Online forums and social media platforms are filled with fan theories about Taylor's future. Some fans think that her departure is tied to a health scare, while others believe she's leaving for a new adventure outside of LA. Regardless of the reason, one thing is clear: fans are deeply invested in Taylor's storyline, and her absence will be felt by both the characters on the show and the viewers who have followed her journey for years. The impact of Taylor's goodbye on other characters. Taylor's departure will have a significant impact on several major characters, particularly those closest to her. The ripple effect of her absence will be felt throughout the Forrester family and beyond. Steffy Forrester, stepping into Taylor's shoes. With Taylor gone, Steffy may find herself stepping into the role of the family matriarch. While Steffy has always been a strong, independent character, the loss of her mother could push her to take on more responsibility within the Forrester family. Fans can expect to see Steffy struggle with the weight of this new role, particularly as she continues to deal with her own personal challenges. However, this could also be an opportunity for Steffy to grow as a character and become a more central figure in the Forrester family's future. Ridge Forrester, torn between two loves once more. Ridge has always been torn between Taylor and Brooke, and Taylor's departure may reignite those old feelings. While Ridge appears to be solid with Brooke at the moment, Taylor's absence could cause him to reflect on his past with her and question whether he made the right choice. There's a possibility that Ridge will feel a sense of loss after Taylor leaves, especially if he never gets the chance to fully reconcile his feelings for her. Could this lead to tension between him and Brooke, or will Ridge finally be able to let go of the past? Brooke Logan, a friend lost, rival gained? While Brooke and Taylor have made peace in recent years, Taylor's departure could stir up old insecurities for Brooke. Without Taylor around, Brooke may feel more secure in her relationship with Ridge. However, she may also mourn the loss of the friendship they've built. Brooke's reaction to Taylor's departure will be an interesting storyline to watch. Will she offer her support, or will old rivalries resurface in the wake of Taylor's exit? Long-term spoilers. What's next for The Bold and the Beautiful? Taylor's departure will undoubtedly shake things up on The Bold and the Beautiful. But what does it mean for the long-term future of the show? What Taylor's departure means for future storylines. With Taylor gone, the focus may shift more heavily onto characters like Ridge, Brooke, Steffy, and Thomas. Steffy's potential role as the new family matriarch could open up new storylines for her, particularly as she navigates her personal life without her mother's guidance. Ridge and Brooke's relationship could also face new challenges in the wake of Taylor's exit. Without the presence of their former rival, will they be able to maintain their stability, or will Taylor's absence cause unresolved feelings to resurface? Additionally, Thomas's character arc could take an interesting turn as he grapples with his mother's departure. Will he step up as a protector of the Forrester family, or could this lead him down a darker path? Casting rumors. Could another actress step into the role? One of the biggest questions surrounding Taylor's exit is whether the character will be gone for good, or if there's a possibility of a recast. Soap operas are known for recasting beloved characters, and Taylor could be no exception. If the show chooses to recast Taylor, It will be interesting to see how a new actress takes on the role and whether fans will embrace the change. Alternatively, the show may choose to keep the door open for Hunter Tylo or Krista Allen to return in the future. Conclusion: is this the end for Taylor Hayes? As Taylor's mystery goodbye tour plays out on The Bold and the Beautiful, fans are left wondering whether this truly marks the end of an era or if the beloved character will return in the future. Whether Taylor's departure is permanent or temporary, her absence will undoubtedly leave a lasting impact on the Forrester family and the show as a whole. For now, viewers will have to tune in to see how Taylor's goodbye unfolds and what the future holds for The Bold and the Beautiful. One thing is certain: Taylor Hayes' legacy on the show will continue to be felt, even if she's no longer on the screen.